Hi everyone, Coffee Stitcher here, doing a very fast update on Storytime. I'd intended to do this earlier today, but there was a snafu at work. So, I actually finished, obviously part 1 came out, it was Alice in Wonderland. I actually finished this morning, but I wanted to get my blog post written first, with all the changes on it there. So that's written, and the link will be below. There's also a post on my blog going about Alice in Wonderland, beyond your basic information, like plot, some history on it, discussions on adaptations, kind of a condensed Wikipedia version of Wikipedia, basically, with a little bit of my own thoughts. I'm going to try and do one for every month, so we'll see how I do. So I did complete the Alice in Wonderland block. I've decided, because of my issues with spacing on Once Upon a Time, that I'm not going to do all of the frames all at once. I'm actually going to do each frame per month, and then the top banner I'm not going to do until all 4 of the top frames have been released. That way, there's very little room for error. So, as you'll know, I'm doing it on this. It's 32 count, Belfast linen petite point, in navy blue with white dots by Zweigart. I picked it because it was library-ish. Now, as I discovered, that's going to require a few color swaps. I did, to be able to get up to the January block, have to do the tops of 2 of the frames, and discovered that Seafoam doesn't show up at all. So I'm going to go back to my LNS. I'm leaning towards either Cadet or Bayberry, but I have until the end of February when the March one comes out to really decide. So I may end up going with the Gentle Arts. I might go with the Gloriana. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but we's going to find out. The other issue I ran into, and you'll see it in a moment, is the pattern called for 3752, Antique Blue Very Light. Fortunately, that is almost the exact same color as this. So, I spent, a while picking blues. I picked like 6, and then my mother had to help me decide. So, yeah. In fact, I almost went over to yellow, because in the original, very first color illustrations, the book, fun factoid here, book was released with black and white illustrations. Not long after, people were like, we want color illustrations! Because, they're British, and the book's British, so they said it in that kind of a voice. And so Sir John Tenniel approved color illustrations, and those very first ones were yellow. And then in quick succession thereafter, they were blue and purple and orange. Blue has always been the predominant one. I don't know if that's necessarily because of the influence of the Disney film, or if it was something before that. I really had a lot of trouble with research on that area, because unfortunately, while I could find lists of illustrators, I couldn't necessarily find examples of their illustrations. So, yeah. So that's what we know. My resident Alice historian did sort of say, well, yellow was the first, but blue came not long after. Blue is generally, I tend to see yellow, blue, and purple the most. Occasionally you do see red, you do see orange, but yellow, blue, and purple tend to be the main ones. Blue probably more than the other 2. So I stuck with blue. And so without further ado, here it is. Oh, look, it's so cute. As you can see off the bat, I did do some changes, mostly to Alice. I did add a mouth to the White Rabbit because I felt like he needed one. I added some blingy metallics to the pocket watch and to the rabbit. Blingy. Blingy. And then I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but you can definitely see it in the pictures on my blog. The back part of the Cheshire Cat is done in fractionals, because I wanted to give the effect that he was disappearing, or appearing. Take your pick, same difference. So, there you go. I had an absolute blast doing this. Pardon me. So yes, so my blog has the information on it. Like I said, just a really fast video showing off my mini finish. Yay, mini finish! Yay, mini finish! And I have no idea when I'm going to stitch on this week. So, anyhow, I hope all of you are having a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.